Welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show where I got hugged by Dave Days less than 20 minutes ago. First question is from Goat Cheese Omelette. Hello? Question mark. Next question is from Atheism TV. Word apologist, as in Christian apologist or similar, is in the same family as apology, which means a regretful acknowledgement of an offence or failure. But a Christian apologist doesn't mean somebody who apologises for Christ, regardless of the bad things he did. There is a disconnect. I apologise. I propose that we call them instead bullshitters for Jeebus, which would convey the foundationals of their endeavour much better. Question: Would bulls be offended by this neologism? Well, bullshitters, because they do shit, are bullshitters themselves, and if they are Christian bullshitters, then they should not have any problems. But if they do not believe in Jesus, then possibly they will have problems, because they produce well, bullshit, which is actually useful in fertilizing like flowers and things, and they also produce things like bull stuff that they make more cows and bulls with. And sometimes that's quite valuable, and they get paid a lot to do things with cattle to make more cattle. Next question is from Ryan Eggerstyle. Leopard print or snake skin? Yes. Puss in Boots asks, why do middle-aged women and gay men dress their pets in clothes? Well, you know, you've got to realise that, you know, clothes maketh the puppy dog, and you know, it's either that or put them in little handbags, and well, those little handbags do get smelly even without the dogs in them. You know, they've got all sorts of things in them, like mobile phones and perfume and stuff, and I don't think that they should really put their dogs in their handbags, because it makes things messy for the dog and rather smelly. I mean, I've smelled their perfume. It smells like burning. Tradie Trev asks, is it true that New Zealanders have good skin because of sheep oil or lanolin? If so, it raises questions of how it got there. Well, I mean, it depends on whether their penises are soft. And if their penises are not soft, then, well, yeah, if their penises are not soft and they've been doing stuff with the sheep, then maybe they're not doing the things that we're suspecting of them. It's, you know, innocent until proven guilty. So unless you've been to those websites, they haven't been doing that at all. Roland Martin Smith asks, if God knows everything, where did this knowledge come from? Did he learn this someplace? At God College, perhaps? Well, see, God, like, apparently created the universe and wants us all to worship him. And as such, that's, you know, that's a real, it's like playing like Civilization on the really easy levels, or SimCity or something, and expecting you to all worship him. And not everybody worships the same God, so it's like playing it on the easiest level and then not winning. So like God is like rather inefficient in that way, rather inept, and not a very good player. Talladega Tom asks, can God make a boat that leaks so badly that he himself can't keep it afloat? It was called Noah's Ark. And he had to, like, not do a flood and just pretend that he did a flood, because he was so incompetent that he couldn't actually do a flood and keep the boat afloat at the same time. So he went to his backup plan of creating the universe 6 billion years ago, or 36 or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. But then, you know, in order to have people worship him, he had to say he killed everybody in a global flood. Born to Bits asks, what is an occasional table the rest of the time? It's God. God is sometimes a table. California's Sun asks, dear Dangerously Talented, thank you as always for taking a high road and saying above the trivial YouTube drama. And my question for this week is, are all babies atheists? Is it offensive for atheists to film themselves eating the sacrament? Is it okay to ask the kind of ugly girl on an elevator for coffee at 4 AM? Do all atheists or skeptics fall victim to their own cognitive presuppositions? Is feminism corrupting the atheist community? Is there an atheist community? Is atheism plus detraction from the positive gains of atheist activism? Why wasn't Dramagate a good idea? Does the N-word really mean human? And is antinatalism a good idea? Is it okay for atheists to take actions such as blasphemy or iconic defacement that could seem arrogant and insensitive to the atheist community if it is asserted that such action promote the advancement of atheism? As always, I thank you for your time and answering our questions. Or, dear Dangerously Talented, why is there everything? Because God is inadequate and has a very small penis, whereas bulls got, like, big penises. And because God has such a small penis and bulls, which are, you know, they make bullshit, so they are bullshit. And so, God is less than a male cow. And that's why everything. That's the answer to all of those questions. And here's the answer to the dovetail questions. Well, this is a good lot of dovetail question answering this week. It's a good solid lot of, and I don't think I can do it justice this week. I think I'll leave it open to Thelonious to ask this week's dovetail question. And he asks, if you were to take two words and combine them to make a new word, for example, what would it be? For example, I joined effluence to and plethora into plethorance, which means a load of shit. What's your new word? So that's the dovetail question. But here. Conjoin some words and make it into your own special word. A special word with a new meaning for the new millennium that is 12 years old. 13. I'm Dangerously Talented and I have been rabbiting on too long about nothing.